Hey, hello, everybody. This is Charles Harper, and I want to do this PLR game plan on a few topics that I've been wanting to talk about. Today, I want to talk about expanding your PLR with AI. And so, without further ado, let's get right into it. And I want to talk specifically about, when you get access to something that has unrestricted rights, and sometimes you'll get access to a bonus, or you get access to some kind of PLR that you can do pretty much what you want with it. And you want to always have a specific purpose in mind, even before you start thinking about what you're going to do with a specific bonus. And when ever you get ideas, or you get something in the form of a new idea, specifically when it comes to PLR, you want to think change of format more than anything else. Not just can I change this and add it to something that I'm doing, but can I really change the format in order to make it something that you can actually sell? So, for example, if you get something that's going to be written content, what you can do is you can change it into a checklist, right? You can use the AI in order to do that fairly easily. And then what you're not doing is you're not regurgitating the information. You're pretty much looking for something that's going to be of high quality in terms of the information. You want to change that same information to a checklist or some kind of mind map, or in some cases, a cheat sheet. And if you have something like Pictory.ai, or you have a service where you subscribe to, you could just take that same written content and turn it into a video of some kind. One thing that I would encourage you to start thinking about is when you're using a platform like 11 Labs, they have a feature there where you can kind of use the AI in order to clone your voice so that you can do an audiobook. And I think that doing an audiobook used to be pretty much, cost prohibitive, if you wanted to do several books in your own voice. But 11 Labs does have a feature that will allow you to do that. Now, we're going to be explaining that, in the upcoming PLR that we're going to be doing on 11 Labs. But I think that Amazon, at this point, they are experimenting with giving you access to a robot voice. But in the meanwhile, there's a way to do that within 11 Labs. And again, I'll be showing you that in the upcoming PLR course. What you can also do, of course, is to take, any original content, turn it into usable content. So let's say that you do an interview and you get the transcripts. That's something good that you can use in order to turn this into new formats. And I think there was a gentleman named Tucker Max, and one of the strategies that he had a long time ago was interview yourself. So, maybe you can't necessarily, write a book, but one thing you can do is to interview yourself, and he was talking about doing this at the point when there was no AI. So if you know about a topic and you have trouble writing the book, one thing you can do is to write out interview questions and interview yourself. And if you don't want to interview yourself, get somebody else to do it. But if you have the knowledge in your head and you can get it into an audio format, you can record that audio format. That's an easy way for you to take that same audio and turn it into something that will be written in form of a transcript, right? And then, of course, you can interview others in the very same way. You take that transcript and turn it into something that's eventually going to be written, and you're going to turn that into a book or ebook of some kind. So any kind of transcript that you have is going to be written. That's going to be original. So when you get transcripts and you have the rights to use those transcripts, you're going to take those same transcripts and turn them into new formats. And I would encourage you to do that. Um, and so when you start thinking about this, and I said that this is kind of a conceptual way of thinking about this, most people are just going to use the written content they get as PLR, and they're going to use that as the final product. Right? That's what's on the box when you buy it. That's what people are thinking. And what I suggest you do is to think beyond that, right? Because that's never going to be the highest and best use conceptually. When it comes to PLR, and this is any PLR, just about anything that you buy from any vendor, the highest and best use is going to be something that we've been teaching for a long time, is to first determine what your customer needs, then determine what's in your inventory to create it. So in other words, it doesn't matter whether or not you have a course on Facebook. The question is, what does your customer need to know about Facebook? So you're going to create based on the customer's need. And basically, you're going to turn that inventory into a final product. And so conceptually, you always want to think of any PLR that you have as inventory. So you have higher quality. And when you, of course, when you buy it, you want to buy knowledge. You're looking to buy leverage. You're looking to buy insight. So you want to make sure you're getting something that you necessarily can't necessarily create yourself, even with the AI. And you're basically getting something that you're going to use in another product. So inside of a product is the way to think about this. The final product is going to be the one you determine the market is going to say is necessary. And then you use the PLR to fill in. So you figure out what the market need is, figure out how to create it, use the PLR to fit in, and then if you want to do this on a bigger scale, of course, this is how you create a membership. You create the membership based on what the customers or what the market needs. You organize the PLR in there, and then you basically organize it in the way that your customer gets the most value out of it, right? And that's what you're going to be selling as recurring payment. You're really getting paid to bring people to information that they can't get in an organized way any other way, right? So if they can get it from YouTube, I mean, that's going to be, there's still going to be value to it, but you've got to organize it so that it's going to be reliable, it's going to be there all the time, and that it's going to be niche specific. So it's a way to be thinking about it. So, in essence, I mean, you want to be able to stand out with this. Naturally, you're going to be original. You're going to be accurate with what you're putting together, and you want to be results oriented. You can practice all this stuff. I know that this week we've got we're doing a promotion with the folks at Fire Launchers. You can get their Microsoft Copilot PLR. We put together a bonus there at the plrshow.com/V as a Victor Fire, V Fire. You and Callie have put together a personal development PLR product, and we are putting together a bonus for that. You can get that at the plrshow.com/you and Callie. Right, that's the URL that we use all the time. We just swap it out there. And then tomorrow, our friend Chad is going to be doing a PLR stack. It's going to be a bunch of stuff. Now, the bonus we're putting together for that is going to be a higher level of what I talked about here today. I'm going to give you a specific use of, let's say, a big block of PLR and something that not a lot of people are going to be doing. And basically, I'm going to give you a strategy for everything, right? So you're going to have this big group of things. You're going to end up getting, from a lot of different vendors. That's really what Chad puts together every year. But I'm going to give you a strategy for everything. And so how you're going to put it together, how you're going to organize it, and what you're going to be able to do that's going to be different from everybody else, I'm going to put that together for you if you get Chad's thing through our link, of course. And then on 11, we're doing 11 labs. So I've just talked about 11 labs. We're going to be releasing our 11 labs videos. And of course, you will be able to get those. They're going to be step-by-step over the shoulder. We've already got a course preview available for that. You can get that at the plrshow.com/ELBS and then ample. So it's ELB sample, right? The plrshow.com/ELB sample. On Wednesday, you can go to the plrshow.com/new. And that is where you will be able to use the launch day coupon, which is ELBSAI, right? It's 11 Labs AI. So ELBSI is the launch day coupon. And as always, we urge you or suggest that you should become part of our Ultimate Insider program, where you get our content at 50% off the original launch price. So with that, thank you very much, everybody. I hope that this is helpful for you. Have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.